swapping of equations. How we are gonna swap the equations? Let's start one example here. Example number 6. Swapping of simultaneous equation. We are gonna do the swapping for the simultaneous equations. If we have simultaneous equations, how we are gonna swap them with each other? Let me do one example. Suppose if I have x equals to 3 and y equals to 8. Let me put temp equals to 3. Temp means temporary. I give the name temp to the x, and then x equals to y, and then y equals to temp. So when I take the print of x and y, I will get 8 for the x and 3 for the y. Look, here we have x equals to 3, y equals to 8. But when we took the print of x here, I got 8. For the print of y, I got 3 instead of 8. So we have swapped the equation of x and y with each other. How it happened? It happened because of this logic here. Look, I just temporarily give the variable name temp to the x. Temp stands for the temporary. You can give A, you can give B, you can give C, whatever name you want, you can put it there. But suppose I name the variable x with the temp, and then x equals to y. It happens for the simultaneous equations. Now at the same time, I gave the name y equals to temp. I just named the variable y with the name temp. So x equals to temp and y equals to temp. Since x equals to y in the case of simultaneous equation, when I took the print of x, I got 8. How? Look, x equals to temp. If x equals to temp, it means that y equals to temp. It means that y equals to x. What is the value of y? The value of y is 8. So it means, but what is the value of temp, which is x, is 3. So when you take the print of y, you will get 3 here instead of 8. Because y equals to temp. What is temp? Temp equals to x. What is x? X equals to 3. Similarly, when you take the print of x, you will get 8. How? Because remember, y equals to temp. What is y? Y equals to 8. So if you take x equals to temp, what is temp? Temp in a case of y is 8. You will get print of x equals to 8 instead of 3. Because remember, if you skip this part, x equals to y, you won't get this answer. You must put x equals to y. It is because of the simultaneous equations. It happens, it is possible only in the case of simultaneous equations. We just temporarily give the name temp to the x and temporarily give the name temp to the y. So when you take the print of x, you will get something alternate. Instead of 3, you will get 8. For the y, instead of 8, you will get 3. So we have swapped the value of x and y by each other. For the x, we got 8 instead of 3. For the y, we got 3 instead of 8. This is what we call it the swapping of the equations for the identifiers. We have 2 identifiers, 2 variables here, 2 placeholders here, x and y. We temporarily give the variable name to them, and then at the end we swapped the value of x into y and the value of y into x. Look, it is not necessarily that you must give the name temp. Let me take the same example, x equals to 3, y equals to 8, but this time I gave the name a to the x equals to y, and I gave the name a to the y as well. When you take the print, you will get the same answer, 8 and 3. So it is not compulsory that you must put temp here, which stands for temporarily. You can give the name A, you can give the name B, you can give the name C, you can give the name K, whatever you want you can give the name. But make sure, if you put A for the x, you must put A for the y, because of the simultaneous behavior of these 2 equations. And you must have x equals to y. So we have swapped x into y and y into x. It's just only the matter of variable. You can give any name, but make sure whatever name you have for the x, you must make it for the y. Don't forget x equals to y.